Welcome to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, BC.
I'm Aladar.
The Savage.
And I'm Solo Jones. Nice to meet you all.
Scrapyard. I'm your host, BC.
We have echoes.
Hang on.
The ghosts of our pasts. Oh my god.
It's unholy.
Sorry about that. Tonight's episode is going to be a crossover?
Dun dun dun.
But obviously, before we do that, we got to go with the figure appreciation of the week. And this week, we're starting with Aladar.
Okay. Beast Wars Wolfang.
Ah.
Why? Simple. I just really like him. I don't know why.
Because
He's just one of those. What?
Today, I'm going to be showing off Transformers Cyberverse evac. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that there, but it's a little Cyberverse version of the Universal evac. Came on both Universal and Transformers Prime cards, and came with the standard Cyberverse Prime Blaster.
Very nice.
Savage,
Yes.
it is your turn, sir.
It is my turn. My accidental win of a bid on eBay. Masterpiece, what was it, 11?
Yeah.
It's the MP11 mold, but if that's the American release, it's just straight up Masterpiece.
Okay. Masterpiece Thundercracker, Toys R Us exclusive.
I bet you're proud of yourself.
He is, and he's happy to be here.
Oh, and because I didn't show it off earlier, there's the little ride vehicle sports car mode.
Very nice.
So, my turn. So you guys know that I am a massive Power Rangers fan, and I'm a Gundam fan. I'm a Transformers fan. All that. So whenever I get items like this, it just tickles me, especially when it looks this good. Say what you will, I know certain people don't really hate the direction that this is going in. But today, I say nay. For my figure appreciation of the week, the Zap Dragon Zord.
Well,
Very nice.
very nice.
So for anybody who knows me, I'm pretty sure you called it at this point. This thing is just perfect. It's just perfect. It's limited in what it is. Like, for what it is, it's very limited. It doesn't have nearly as many bells and whistles as, say, the original Megazord. But name me one time where the Dragon Zord did more than the OG, than the actual Megazord. Like, name me one time.
No.
So at that point, for what this is supposed to be doing, it's excelling.
Very nice.
And for that alone, I'm happy. So there we go. The Zap Dragon Zord is my figure appreciation of the week.
Fantastic.
There's Wolfang in his bot mode.
And he vanished.
Oh, I'm still right here. I'm right here. Woo!
So we're going to be doing this a bit different this week. I'm going to change the layout. So now, while the big screen focuses on my screen, you guys will still be in view, so it's not just muffling or it's not just straight up hiding your faces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because, like I said, this is going to be a usual episode of the Scrapyard,
But with a twist.
with a bit of a twist. We are crossing it over with an episode of BC Build. If, like, tripod would work for me for like 2 seconds.
Ah, fantastic.
So, as you can see here,
I have a quick question before we start BC builds. Are we a bit
What?
early today? Because I don't see Mebius in the chat there?
No, Mebius has not joined yet.
And that's okay.
No, hey, hey, look, we wouldn't be good members of the Scrapyard if we didn't check in on our usual members.
Yeah, no, I get you. So let me go ahead and actually further get this set up correctly.
What are we building tonight?
Let me actually go ahead and further flip this around. Or you know what? I'll just hold it from the back. What we will be building tonight is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you people are really looking forward to seeing me do. The Master Grade RX 78 2.0.
Very nice.
So,
It's the White Devil.
The iconic Gundam of the OG era.
correct. So,
Oh, well,
for those who are looking forward to this, I hope you're satisfied. I
literally
got the
all I can
beanbag.
literally all I can say is, "Oh, wa Gundam Deku."
All I'm going to say is, and we got the beanie bag.
Yes, and we got the beanie bag. Yes, it was
Yeah.
forever dubbed that the day I got it.
The beanie bag.
Yeah.
Instruction manual. Excellent.
Beanbag.
Yeah, the instruction manual with all the instructions of instructionalization.
Ooh, a core fighter.
So yeah, we're
So
gonna
you
go
should-
ahead. I already have a core fighter somewhere around here, so I think I'm able to build this with the core block. I don't know. I'll double check the runners and see, and not just make the assumption that I can. So
Is this the same as Core Gundam, where it's like the suits of armor?
no,
No.
Okay. Okay.
This is literally
Just
just this is literally just the case of the original Gundam started the whole core fighter stuff. So
yeah. So
basically, this guy in a way combines.
that
but-
appears to be a weapon sprue.
We sprue.
It's not Sklu, it's Sprue.
I said
I-
sprue.
I said sprue. I see shield, guns and stuff on that sprue. Yep, fantastic.
Sprue you.
but yeah,
That appears to be another weapon sprue.
So how it usually goes on BC builds while he's setting all that up is normally we just discuss random shit.
I know. I was here for an episode. Remember?
But I'm explaining
Okay.
for Woody.
Yes, I kind of, because I've been watching BC build before, and we just talk random shit in the background.
But it's literally exactly like that on BC builds, the actual series.
just instead of there being an actual topic.
So, I will say, did you guys see that MGO video I posted earlier?
Not yet.
No.
It's a review of the Kamen Rider Geats Deluxe Spider Phone.
Must not be on the show yet because I haven't seen anything about a phone.
Sounds interesting.
Well, I mean, it's not a phone, but I haven't seen anything about a spider yet. So
Yeah, he shows it off, obviously, because it's MGO. The little shows off what it does in both the normal and then the driver mode.
Yep.
oh great.
Because a lot of Sentai and Rider toys, some sounds and modes can only be accessed if you connect it to the driver.
Mhm.
So here's all that frame stuff. I could
And I
have
do love
sworn
the
this came with a core block last time.
I was also going to say, I do love the fact that the spider mode actually has a switch in one of the legs that actually makes a sound. makes the sounds when it transforms between spider and phone mode.
That's pretty cool.
It does not have the core block.
BC is disappoint.
It's a good thing. Look, it's a good thing Admiral Tragedy isn't here because he'd be waving the intervention flag.
Yeah, he would be.
Well, I mean, can you blame him?
The audience can't because they don't know why. That's so funny to us.
Oh yeah, that is a good inside joke.
But
Red
even
flag,
then,
5 yards down, penalty.
Even then. Realistically, can you blame him for flashing it?
Yep. So, I did see earlier we've got some more details about reactivation.
Really?
Yes.
Reactivate the new game.
Yeah, the Transformers reactivation. I will share this to the chat because I thought it was actually quite interesting when we found out.
Okay.
So here is that core fighter that I was talking about.
So some of the details we've got so far, right, is it will be a free to play game, right?
Yep.
Oh
it will
no!
be a third person looter shooter.
Are you fucking serious?
Where it will be heavily inspired by Destiny and Warframe, and you will unlock characters in a similar way to Destiny and Warframe.
You know what this actually screams to me?
What?
Transformers meets Borderlands.
So basically, for the
God!
For the confirmed characters we've got for Autobots so far, we've got Optimus, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Ironhide, Sunstreaker, Hot Rod, and Windblade.
Finally, Sunstreaker gets some fucking love.
Decepticons, we've got Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, Shockwave, and Slipstream.
That's actually a big deal if I were to say so myself, because...
So we've also got guilds, premium currency, and materials and grinding.
So
seriously,
if you guys...
presumably... So from the sounds of this, it looks like you can upgrade your Transformer with better weapons and stuff and armor, and thus you can grind the materials to get it.
If you guys will excuse me for a moment, I'm putting Wolfang back.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. If we hear an ow...
Not going to be able to hear anything.
But yeah, no, seriously. As far as I can tell, in terms of Transformers, if Sunstreaker's actually involved for once, for like a long, because Sunstreaker's a character that doesn't get a lot of light nowadays.
No, he
right?
doesn't really.
In video game form, no. In movie or show form, definitely no. So the fact that he is indeed showing up in any form of a video game, that is indeed a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact we have is Sideswipe coming in this, or is he going to be the one that vanishes this time?
Well, this is I'm presuming that this is just the starter roster, if you know what I mean, and they'll probably expand it.
I mean,
later.
Either way,
I can't see these guys just leaving it at these core characters for.
That says October 2018 on the gallery image of Ironhide, Windblade, Sunstreaker, Soundwave, Hot Rod, Slipstream, and Starscream. That says October 2018. They've been working on this for the past 2 years.
Yep.
They better have something. I was just.
To be honest, the other thing as well is don't forget is the pandemic has put a lot of stuff behind. So,
Alex,
what?
They've been working on this for 4 years, not 2.
Right, 4 years. My bad. My point still stands. Like they've been at this for a long time, and we're
Oh,
only
no, I
now knowing
agree.
about this.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting if.
Yeah, and apparently it's supposed to be playing like Destiny and Warframe,
Warframe.
so there's gonna be a lot of grinding and shit. So there's that.
Yeah, Lord already knows how I feel about that.
So presumably we're going to get cheaters versus cheaters servers as well.
Probably. Which character do you think is going to get the most hate, though, like as cheater-looking characters? Do you think Soundwave is going to be the main one, or do you think Slipstream is?
It'll probably be
Slipstream.
Starscream as well, because it's Starscream.
Oh no, but like let me give you a good example. A lot of characters or a lot of people, when a lot of cheater, hacker-based players, they usually like to pick a certain character, and that's usually like the image of that person's usually a hacker, kind of a vibe.
Then it'll probably be Starscream because, and it would fit the sneaky little bastard personality.
I don't know, because I have a feeling they'll try to use their way to bullshit with Soundwave. But another thing I want to point out in this picture, if I'm looking at that correctly, that looks like it's on Xbox. Because I see ABY, and that's and the Y, and those are usually the Xbox stuff.
Yeah, well, I think they have said that it is coming for all formats.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm noticing that. I'm just pointing out everything on here, so it's just like,
Yeah, so this looks like it could actually be a.
So, just to keep things going, while he's off doing whatever. I'm assuming taking care of beanie troubles. I'm going to show off I'm just going to show off something I actually own because of him, and that is this little thing.
Ah, yes.
This is a convention exclusive.
So basically, the thing is, though, because it was announced December 2022, when do you reckon we will see the beta next year?
Probably not until sometime in like March or something.
You think March? That at March? What do you think, Savage?
when we're seeing the game.
Yeah,
the beta.
We know the beta period is supposed to happen sometime next year, but what do you think when do you think they're gonna drop that?
Knowing how gaming is usually released, and we're just now getting the information, we're probably going to see the beta around like March, April-ish, and the release date will be probably within the next 2 months after the fact. So more than likely,
So you think summer?
I'm thinking big early summer, late spring kind of thing.
Okay, so you say March, so you think May, June sort of time.
Roundabout.
Something like that. Because at least then they'll have the beta going, and then after that they'll have they'll have their time to like, okay, we know the beta told us what the issues were. We're gonna try to work on them, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, they've already put 4 or 5 years into development already. So the question is, how much longer do you think they'll want to put into it?
Well, I mean,
Who knows?
it depends on how long you want this investment to go, because it's still all business.
Because I mean, the thing is, and this is the key point, it is going to be a free game, so they are going to be reliant on microtransactions and DLC and stuff to make money.
Yeah. It's just as long as it keeps the fan base hooked and willing to pull out their wallets to buy whatever it is they need, then all for it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this game. At the end of the day, they gotta pay some. This game's gotta get them some profit somehow. Otherwise, what's the point of making it?
Oh yeah. Because I mean, like they say, we're going to have the MMO tropes of guilds, premium currency, grinding, and such.
Yep.
But the thing is, that says to me that this is going to be one of those games where it is not going to be pick up and play like Call of Duty. It is going to be a heavy investment game.
It for sure is.
And the question is, and this is just more of a general question: is do you think the gaming world, the general audience in the gaming world is going to want to sit down for this long and be invested?
That's up. I'm honestly that's going to be up for the gaming world because the gamers playing base is very fucking finicky. We're all not too sure what we want. Even if we see what we want, we're still not too sure if that's what we want.
Yeah, because I you know what I mean? Because this is heavy going. It
is very heavy going.
Is heavy going gonna be a success, or is this gonna be a thing that'll probably last 18 months before they go, right, we're closing the servers?
That I don't think any of us can really say. The only thing we can say is we'll have to sit down and see.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we can all make predictions, and we can.
I can't make good predictions because last time I made a prediction on a game, it shot us all in the ass. So I'm not gonna do that.
So what was that gaming opinion?
Let's just say Anthem was not fun.
Oh, you're one of those people that thought Anthem was going to be the big thing that everybody would love and play, and it turned out.
I was hoping it would be.
And then nobody liked Anthem, did they?
Well, no, because they shot us all in the fucking ass.
Yes.
Like, hardcore shot us on the ass.
To be honest, my personal opinion is, they need Splash Damage, the guys making this, need to look at what Transformers fans want as a key thing. 2, they need to see what is making Warframe and Destiny big sellers.
Mm-hmm.
To bounce off of your first point, I don't think Transformers fans know what they want.
Like I've already said that. Even as a gaming base, we still don't know what we want.
With that being said, you two carry things on. I will be right back. I'm just going to run a routine check here.
Okay. But yeah, I may sound like I'm being like a negative Nancy, but I'm hopeful because this is like the first game we got in the longest time where it looks legitimate as hell. I know we had that Transformers Battleground game, but I don't care for that. Oh, I'm by myself, aren't I? Uh-oh. So, how's everyone doing? This is great. Unless my internet just cut out, did it? I have no way to tell. Hope you guys in the chat are hoping Transformers Reactivate will be good because I'm being a little skeptical about it. And we lost Woody. Welcome back. I was alone for a moment.
Sorry. Just I was using the bathroom. Well, okay, I went to go use the bathroom real quick, and then when I walked in there, I uncovered that my dog decided to leave a mess.
Yeah, I was alone for a moment because I guess Woody's computer just died, so...
Well, shit.
I knew we couldn't trust you.
That's not my fault. Aldar was like, alright, I'll be right back. Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything.
Liar.
Listen here, you sack of shit.
Listen here, you fuckwit.
Anyway,
So, in spite of my general health right now, I am going to bring this up right quick. I'm not planning to go into any further detail because, well, health. But I do feel it is necessary for me to bring this up. Let's talk about Rise of the Beasts and how it's heavily starting to divide the Transformers fan base real quick. This is strictly discussion based. No one's yelling at anyone. We're merely just giving our thoughts on it.
well, first it's worth pointing out what doesn't divide the fandom these days.
And while that is a fair question, that question is normally only really launched at Generation 1 fans. We're not just dealing with that. We're dealing with Beast Wars fans now, where they are coming out of the woodworks, and they're the ones that are screaming, why can't they just do a one-to-one translation and all that other stuff with it? And I have my opinions on a lot of the decisions that were made. I will at least admit that. But I can also willingly say, and, honestly, I don't think the designs are terrible.
No, they're not terrible. The Maximals and whatnot.
Because, for fuck's sake, the Maximals are getting live-action treatment.
Also, before we continue, Woody's in the background.
Ah, he's back.
Oh, shit. Hang on, bud. Sorry about that.
You good there?
Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I crapped out and I had to restart StreamYard to get back in here.
We are
Go.
just giving an update. We're talking Rise of the Beasts and the divided fandom because of it.
I tell you what, I think one of the obvious key things I've seen, and this is coming from a UK standpoint, is there's a lot of stuff about Wheeljack's design. That's one of the big things at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that leaked toy image that came out the other day.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Those Estelle Getty glasses from the Golden Girls. But I think one of the things from the trailer that I think that has divided a lot of people is the cross-generational stuff, if you know what I mean.
Because they prefer monkey and not truck, and they prefer truck, not monkey.
And the thing is, it's one of the... to be honest, one thing I've noticed is it's always weird. It's always weird to fans when generations mingle.
Thing is, though, Beast Wars is still G1, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah, but the thing is, even in Beast Wars, we didn't really see a full G1 Beast Wars crossover. Because, even in the cartoon series, there was just passing references. And the G1 stuff was like, okay, the G1s exist. They're mostly dead. But
Ravage.
Yeah, but he got reformatted into a beast body.
But he also then transformed into a cassette still.
Yes.
With the original sound.
Yeah, but you get my meaning, though, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It's still worth pointing out, but you do have a point.
It's not like Power of the Primes or Rise of the Beast, where we've got an Optimus Prime on Earth discussing things with Optimus Primal.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'd have to go back and check the IDW comics.
Yeah.
What happened there, but to be honest, it's not something that really happened in the cartoon series.
I've not read a bunch of IDW comics, but I can say for sure there was a lot of cross-generational stuff.
Oh, yeah, but then I think that was also down to the fact that we had Vector Prime in the comics, and there was this whole galactic nexus thing. So,
But
which explained why there was sort of cross-generational time travel shenanigans involved.
a point BC was making was that Beast Wars fans are starting to come out of the woodwork and act just like G1ers and ask, why can't this be a one-to-one translation?
Because if I want a one-to-one translation, I'd either read the manga or I'd watch the cartoon series.
Also, graphics wouldn't work.
Yeah, I mean, you've also got to remember, Beast Wars took place in prehistoric Earth, where there's proto-humans and animals, and even in the cartoon series, the G1 to Beast Wars scale was so off, it would not make sense.
So
Exactly.
at that point, the Beast Wars fans need to come to terms with the fact that changes have to be made. And this ultimately goes into a point that I'm wanting to make here.
I mean, the thing is, right, and you guys would agree with me on this, right? Optimus Prime, if we assume he's supposed to be a truck and we're keeping that whole Michael Bay in scale stuff, as in, they don't mass shift. We are talking Optimus Prime being round about 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
And we've got Optimus Primal, who would be at most 8 feet tall.
That
So you
wouldn't
can
work.
just imagine the meeting with Optimus Prime looking down at Primal going, what?
Like, what the hell was that?
What is this?
But BC, your point?
My point is, what's the one thing that Transformers do?
Change.
What's the one thing that we as human beings experience in our everyday lives?
Change.
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 Savage?
What?
But
You just proved them right.
But the whole thing of Transformers is continually changing and evolving with the time.
Exactly. But the fact that everybody doesn't want it to change, they are literally asking it not to do the one thing that they do regularly.
Yeah. And the thing is, even if you go back through the history of Transformers, right? You guys will agree with this because you've grown up with different generations. Each generation has its own evolution, the change, how that generation continues to evolve and change as its storyline progresses, and how to get new things into across the fans.
I mean, growing up for us, there were 4 years where Optimus could do a super mode. That was pretty cool.
I mean, even if you take Unicron trilogy, you've got Minicons, you've got power Energon chips,
Cyber keys.
exactly, and combining Minicons, super
combining
modes,
robots,
power links modes.
You said Energon chips, and my brain, I know that we're talking about the star stuff they have on their bodies and whatnot, but part of my brain goes, that sounds like a snack time thing for Transformers.
What, you totally
it really does.
If Optimus Prime really wanted to just lay back and sit down, he would just lay down in a chair, look at TV.
Whenever I am taking a break, I enjoy myself a tiny bit of Energon chips.
Right? Bag of Lay's Energon chips.
Exactly. God damn it, Savage, you're a genius.
But even in G1 they did it, with Micromasters and Action Masters, Power Masters, God Masters,
Brain Masters.
Exactly. These are all concepts that take what we knew about Transformers, flip. Even going back to 1985 when we had freaking combiners.
Yeah, Devastator.
We had a team of 5 robots that transformed into. Yeah, but the idea of Bruticus, it was 5 military vehicles that transformed into a super robot.
the Dinobots and the Insecticons, which I'm going to say right up front, along with the Predacons, those instances are why I can't take seriously anyone that says, ew, Beast Formers, when they refer to Beast Wars.
But I mean, even in 1987 when we had the Seacons, the monster bots.
Yeah.
The pretender monsters. You know.
And then just looking up at my 80s shelf, there was Triple Changers.
Dino King. So these things exist. I mean, okay.
Yeah, you want to know why all these things exist?
Mm.
Because to keep up with the modern age and to keep up with the times, Transformers had to figure out different ways to change their formula. If they couldn't change their formula, they would have been left in the dust. That's one thing that Transformers fans, both new and old, cannot seem to grapple with.
Exactly right, BC. Transformers needs to evolve.
It's the only way our beloved franchise will survive.
I mean, hell, if we're mentioning Beast Wars, Transmetals, Fusels,
yeah,
mutants.
At the end of the day, we need to hit the rewind button a little bit to be able to keep the brand around, because there was a time where every year it was different as opposed to evergreen redos, rehashes, and everything of the same shit every year.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is what pisses. I'm going to be honest. This is what pisses me off when I'm on, Transformers UK.
Mm-hmm.
People want different, but they also want the same. If you know what I mean.
No! Don't stray too far away. Just stay right in this neat little pocket, and then I'll be happy. They do it. No, that's not what I wanted. Why is it so different?
Exactly. They want Optimus Prime to remain a red truck cab, but not stray too far from the original 1980s box cab.
Oh look, we're gonna do a Transformers movie. I wonder how well that's gonna look like. They put flames on Optimus Prime. No.
It still makes me want to kick people's teeth out that there were death threats because of that.
Remember in 2006 when we saw the first images of Bayformers and the fandom shit itself because Optimus Prime was now a blue truck with flames and it was a long-nosed cab.
Like I said, it makes me want to genuinely hurt people that there were death threats because of that.
I just find if the moment you start including death threats and things, I just feel like that those people over there need to just go home. Stop. Don't even bother clicking on the internet anymore. Just unplug everything. Just stay off it.
Yeah,
just don't go outside.
To be honest, my personal opinion is I'm cautiously optimistic regarding it because, I mean, okay, we've got a new director. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure how much of a Transformers fan he is. I mean, the thing is, Travis Knight, he was a Transformers fan.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, Bumblebee was fantastic.
You could see that he was. You knew he was, and you could see the love he put into the Bumblebee movie.
Exactly.
He kept it. He made a Transformers movie. Yes, it did have nods to the original Transformers, but it still had its own story.
It was nice. It felt very Iron Giant meets E.T.
Yeah, and we had the Touch appear in it. We had nods.
Mm-hmm.
But it was and even the battle on Cybertron was just sort of like, holy shit! It's taken 6 movies to get this far.
So, I found out in a retrospective on the entire franchise that stuff was actually added last minute, and that's also why Dropkick and Shatter probably don't seem like they blend into things very well as B's head design. They were initially going full front into the whole it's a prequel to the '07 movie. I wish I could see that cut, honestly.
I'm going to tell you this. I've actually seen the original Travis Knight cut with a lot of stuff added in that was deleted.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually quite interesting because some of the stuff we kept in was kept in there that we see in the movie. But then we also got some of the stuff like Bumblebee's in. There was some extra scenes like in Charlie's home.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he accidentally sticks his finger in a plug socket, shocks himself, and the resulting charge accidentally creates some of the the appliance formers.
I saw that on a deleted scene thing on the Blu-ray, but I mean, like, stuff that would have been nice to see at some point was like a more serious take on John Cena's character.
Yeah, but that was kind of cool. But I mean, it was even the added stuff of like young Simmons seeing
that
Megatron.
Made me laugh.
I mean, we even saw Megatron, and they referred to him as Project Iceman.
That's lovely.
And the fact is, the original night ending would have been Transformers 07.
I legit want to see that version of the film, but I still love Bumblebee as it is.
Except here's the problem with that.
Hmm.
At that point, do we count The Last Night as canon at that point? Because if you pay attention, fucking Anthony Hopkins straight up confirms B was around during World War II.
The initial beginning to Bumblebee was going to have him already on Earth and in the Jeep mode, just running from Sector 7 because they found him.
And the thing is, the original cut would have also had some more cameos from previous actors, from previous Transformers as well, because it would have expanded on a lot of the, World War II missions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know in Last Night we see a brief mission of Bumblebee and Hot Rod, blowing up a Nazi base in France.
But at the same time, you also gotta remember, if again, like what BC's saying, if we're gonna make this canon, then let's remember all those other portraits of apparently the other Transformers already being on Earth. Hell, we had a picture of what I think was Ironhide running alongside General fucking Washington.
Well, we also had
there was Starscream as a biplane.
Well, I mean, if you also go by what Jetfire says in the second film, Revenge of the Fallen, he mentions being on Earth way, way, way back in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, you'd think
if he's been, and the implication is, especially when you read the books and not the tie novels and the comics, is that Jetfire's been on the run for about 4 or 5 million years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they've been on Earth already, how come it's like they always forget that they used to be here? There's no way they would just forget that kind of thing.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. How can they make that canon work? Look, the point is, I personally feel that them stepping in and saying, no, you need to reboot this was a smart decision.
Well,
because of the fact that they straight up they were starting to show just how little they cared.
Well, to be honest, the only reason it got turned into a reboot was the fact that The Last Night died at the box office and on home video.
Yeah, but it's still a point of like, I'll even admit myself, as much as I want to see the initial idea where Bumblebee was a prequel to 07, like I said, I still enjoy the movie for what it is, and making it a reboot was definitely the smarter business decision because A, Rise of the Beast looks fantastic, and B, we can have a more cohesive continuity between films.
Yeah. But the only way we can actually have cohesive, is if people actually pay a fucking attention to what they're writing in the first place.
Like the MCU.
Well, but even that contradicts itself several times.
Oh, no. See, here's the thing. He actually makes a very good point. Because when 07 first dropped, you got to bear in mind, that movie came out before Iron Man.
Yeah.
And so at that point, they were able to hide behind the idea of, well, it's a Hollywood blockbuster. There's no way people are going to want to see accurate Transformers. They're going to want to see these things updated. They're going to want to see these things kicking ass and taking names. You know what I mean? Like, and just they lacked the foresight. So therefore they did what any movie producer studio would do. And they just straight up did what they felt was right. I'm not saying, I'm not justifying any of the decisions that were made, but I am saying that is something that we need to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But when Iron Man dropped, you cannot deny, every time you look at that, you feel a nostalgia for how he looked in the old comic books. Mm-hmm. Because Marvel proved the movie will be far more successful if you stay accurate to the source material. Why do you think people adore the way Captain America's suits look?
Yeah,
it's literally a modern adaptation of his classic costume. It's literally a modern representation of the Iron Man suits. Just you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you mean. And the thing is, Transformers took a leaf out of the Fast and Furious style of Hollywood blockbusters. It's not really. It's light on story. It's heavy on fast-paced action.
You know what? That's fun.
I mean, you look at Fast and Furious. Yeah, there is kind of story there, and there is a kind of overarching storyline between the 10 films or however many there are these days. But
one too fucking many.
At the end of the day, it's just heavy on fast-paced action.
But it's still fun.
MCU did the balance between story and action.
Yeah.
Up to a certain point.
But I mean, you've got the dialogue, you've got the exposition, you've got the story and the relationships between the characters, and you've also got the action scenes.
The thing I'll give the MCU the most credit for, when characters start taking exposition dumps, it feels natural.
Yeah.
Describe what you mean.
That's literally the only way I know how to put it. It feels like a natural flowing conversation when they start taking their exposition dump.
Oh, okay.
Like in Cap 3, when they're sat around the table and they're explaining the Sokovian Accords.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like they're just having a legalese discussion. Because of all the shit that's happened in the previous films.
I kind of like how some, not to derail this, but you ever notice how some things start and it's kind of like the start of a brand new Kamen Rider series or a new just a new superhero show in general. Just you got the beginning part, right, where it's they're all young, squeaky, ready to fight, they're eager, but then you get midway into there and they start talking about politics. Hard details shit thrown in the middle, basically.
Yeah. Or when we start seeing more of their life outside of being heroes.
Exactly.
Like with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Seeing his family was great.
He's one of the ones that honestly got fucked the hardest in Civil War.
Yeah.
Also, I will say one thing about Super Sentai, and this is the trope. Is it Red? There's always has to be a hot-headed or dumbass Red that gets his ass kicked in single battle because somebody told him not to fight a monster on his own, or a general.
Did so anyway.
He does so anyway, gets his ass royally handed to him, and then he realizes, okay, I've got to be a better leader.
There's been some Reds that didn't do that.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, a Red did that.
You'll have a Red go, it's you, General Iron Face. You've threatened Earth for the last time. I'm pissed off now, and I'm gonna beat your ass.
Guess right?
All right, General Face.
Basically.
Yeah, especially when he's laid on the floor, like, not while I still have blood in my veins. I'll fight you. Ah!
Technically speaking, in a way, Reds and a white.
Yeah, and then you just have the rest of the team standing around the fallen Red, going like, "Yep, he's dead."
Reason why I say white is because of Senkaiger.
Yep. You know, they're just poking the Red with a stick, going, "Is he dead?"
No, they're poking. They're poking him, going, "Go on, do a move."
Or it's even worse when that final hit from General Iron Face literally demorphs Red,
or breaks the visor.
That's when you know it's like, oh shit.
No, see, it's even better when they're poking Red. Like, come on, we got stock footage we got to do.
Oh hell nah! Hell nah!
It's like,
son of a bitch.
all I'm gonna say is, wait, I just want a Sentai or Rider just to go. Wait, how did we end up in a quarry again? How did we
do this again?
It's like, okay, we started off at your house. Then we somehow ended up at the baseball stadium.
They just pull out the sideboard. It just has a map. How do we? Even like just for jokes aside, a menu would show like an enemy menu. Like, no, we were here. Are you sure? Because we were like over here. No,
you're just like,
wait a minute.
Hang on, we were at the baseball stadium 10 minutes ago. Now we're in the quarry here.
I want to see a fight where it's like they go out that one part, and then to explain their transition, they've been fighting across the streets of like Japan, Tokyo, whatever. They go across the sidewalk to each other. They get on the train. They're holding on the railing, but they're still like fucking.
Okay, look. All I'm gonna say in this regard, you're giving me joke ideas.
All I'm gonna say is like they're fighting across the street, and all of a sudden someone yells, "Watch out, car!"
They stop. Look.
Stop. Separate for a minute and just step aside. All right.
It's like that joke in Family Guy's Blue Harvest, or which one of the Family Guy Star Wars episodes, where it was like, Luke and Vader are fighting each other, and Luke's like, car coming, step aside, car goes by, we're clear.
So BC, what have you built there? That looks a bit like a backpack.
That's the core fighter.
So the core fighter I grabbed doesn't fit.
Oh, it's an entirely different core fighter. Okay.
Yeah. So that was my ignorance showing there.
BC did a stupid.
Won't be first.
You know what that is?
You see what I have to deal with on a daily basis?
Excuse your fucking existence.
See, this is why BC doesn't assault me, because I'm like, BC did a stupid.
Oh, don't worry. There's gonna be a day where he's gonna hit you for something one day.
It's
a guarantee.
Yeah, but
You're gonna say something smart ass comment. He's gonna be like, you know what, Woody?
See, here's the thing, though. Unlike you two, Woody's smart enough not to challenge me.
Oh, just wait. He'll get sick of you eventually.
See, I learned last week when I did the "How BC has fallen." I solo now lead the scrapyard. Ow! Oh.
See, now you're getting hit. Welcome to the club.
Savage.
What? I love my membership card.
Going back to the initial thing we were talking about, if that wasn't done, though, change definitely needs to happen. And it's kind of sad that in a lot of cases, myself included, fans are just not willing to let it happen.
To be like I said earlier, Aladar, it's because fans want change, but they also don't want it. Like I said, they want Optimus Prime to still be a red truck that's not too far away from.
They're so precious original.
Yeah,
they want change, but they don't know how to go about wanting that change.
But they don't want that change to stay too far away from their precious originals or
the sacred toy commercial, basically.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do like Transformers. I mean, you got to remember, I'm probably one of the most sane G1ers out there.
Yeah.
It's why we get along.
I mean, you also have to remember, I grew up in a time when the change was happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the idea of the old brick Transformers was slowly fading away into the annals of history. You know, when we were
my block has curves, and I don't like this.
Yeah, you know, I was coming in a time when Action Masters were new, Micro Masters were new, Brain Masters were new.
That actually makes me wonder, how did you personally feel about it when Armada rolled around and most of them were bricks again, when you were so used to seeing them actually be articulated?
Well, to be honest, I was in college at the time, and I bought a couple of the Supercons and the Minicons, and I was actually quite impressed with them, and I did actually like them. And to be honest, I will always say, and I still maintain this to this day, that Supercon Optimus Prime will always be one of my all-time favorite toys.
He's great, isn't he?
I mean, okay, yeah, it's missing the trailer. It doesn't combine, but it's just the cab. But it's still an awesome toy.
Back when they were allowed to just be toys.
You know, I had Blur. That, I mean, it was an interesting concept. I wasn't really sold on the design.
Would it help if I told you in Micron Legend he was actually called Silverbolt?
No, but okay, the flying car concept, it was kind of cool, but I think it didn't really translate that well into the toy design.
Oh, so they should have called the tracks.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool design. I had Jetfire, which was a cool space shuttle. Cool-ass space shuttle design. I had Overload.
Guess what?
What?
I has Jetfire, I has Overload, and I have the Prime that they combine with. Thank you, BC.
No, yeah, but I mean, that was a cool concept as well, and it was a nod to the original, the fact that he's a freaking headmaster.
Yeah, Overload's a headmaster. Roll out his Minicon, right? He functions as not just his own little robot and vehicle, but a headmaster unit and a target master.
Exactly. So we have nods to the original. Plus, I think the fact he was a bulky war machine also sold me on his design. The fact that he's a launch platform for Jetfire, awesome. His robot mode, it's bulky, tank-like, and it's like, holy, yep. I don't want to screw with this guy.
Very Magnus-y.
Yeah, I mean, they even repainted him to look like Magnus.
Oh, trust me, I already broke Aladar's little heart about how you had to go about the way you had to go about getting that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a Sam's Club or something like that?
No, it was a Bacon exclusive.
Really? I thought that was one of those. The Ultra Magnus repaint was a Sam's Club or something like
Nope, that one was a Bacon.
that. Ah,
Going back to BC's comment of that was when they were allowed to be toys. That's what I honestly miss the most about Transformers as a toy franchise, when they were allowed to be fun as opposed to having to be the most screen accurate one-to-one translation of the sacred screen material.
can I mention that something on that? This is what I hate about modern Transformers, right? And this is like taking, for example, Studio Series G1 Ironhide. And he's a prime example of this, right?
Yep.
I just hate the fact that he has to panel form to assery, just to look right. And I'm like, dude, he's got like 7 or 8 intricately folded panels hanging off the back of his legs.
You want to know what the
Are we really at this point in the timeline when we can't even do an RC without a big ass freaking backpack on a back?
You want to know what the best execution ever of the Generation 1 Ironhide idea is?
Go on.
Energon tow line.
Yeah, I mean, I also like the Thrilling 31 that also got repainted into Ratchet.
There was a Thrilling 30 Ironhide.
The Generations one.
Universe 2008, you mean? The
Yeah.
one everyone hates that's got all the panel lines everywhere and has the weird bumper thing, the blue face and all that?
Yeah, but it doesn't pan. It's not a panel former. It's not like he's got 27 different panels hanging off his back or his legs.
Allow me one moment here. This is probably going to help catapult your point, but just give me a second.
And I think like I was mentioning, RC. Are we still in the point when RC has to have half a car hanging off her back?
Well, to be fair, RC is a little bit easier to explain away. I'm not trying to justify anything, but you also got to bear in mind that is a very lithe, thin, and extremely feminine design that you can't really force into a humanoid shape without there being some consequences to it.
And yet, the Authentics did it. There's the Hascon RC did it.
So I'm back. Forgive me your potential disdain for the design on this character, but this was the first one that popped into my mind. I'm going to show you 2 separate toys of the same iteration of one particular character. And you tell me which one you think is the more workable, the less bullshit in terms of engineering and all that.
Okay.
So there's one.
That's Jazz.
Yep. The original 07 Deluxe.
Okay, the 07 Deluxe Jazz. Okay, yep.
And then here's the scout-sized Deluxe Studio Series one.
I think the Studio Series would probably be more over-engineered.
Now, see, he's actually taken a lot from the Human Alliance one, which is a fantastic figure. But, what?
Human Alliance figure?
Oh, yeah, thanks for that. He ended an 8-year hunt with that. But anyway, you take a look at these 2 side by side. Which one do you think is honestly going to be the better one to take on and just mess with?
I would say the Deluxe, because that's just a standard price point figure, mass market.
They're both Deluxes, though, so it's like the original 07?
Yeah, I said the original 07.
Okay. His biggest problem was he was made to be primarily a collector's display piece, so he didn't have a whole lot taken into consideration, like the fact that his entire backpack and his shoulders are clear plastic.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, what I was saying is the 07 Deluxe is mass market retail and is designed to be played with, smashed about, thrown about, transformed.
Something I know the Savage is going to have a field day with me because of this. Mine had a breakage issue occur. You can't really tell what it is at this point, but if I just move things particularly.
Oh, he's got a waist breakage.
Yeah, the hinge snapped.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it, Savage. Do it.
No, Savage. No. Next week. Add it to your repertoire. Add it to your repertoire. Do not do it.
So he's made an encounter with Megatron.
I showed that off to make the point of even with that waist snappage, you can still transform him correctly. I even modded him to where the doors can come off, and he's still fully functional as he came in the box.
Yeah. Ironic that he broke it.
You want to know how that happened?
You're playing with it?
All I did when that snapped was I rolled him onto the camera for his review. And I heard and it's like, oh shit. So as soon as
you hear that, Savage?
Obviously.
As soon as I got to the point where I was transforming the size comparisons for the bot mode, I checked them over to make sure I wasn't feeling things, and his hinge snapped. So it's like, ew.
So Aladar transformed Jazz and snapped it.
No, I rolled him on camera for his review.
Why are you rolling him?
Because it's Jazz. You do it with style or you don't bother doing it.
Again, why are you constantly quoting Alita 1?
The quote is more associated with Jazz, but yes, Alita originated it.
Yes, so therefore it's her quote. Stop stealing it!
Wasn't Do It With Style or Don't Bother Doing It on Jazz's file card back in 1984?
No. Last I checked, it wasn't.
I'm going to have to look this up now.
Go ahead. The only time I know it was really branded as his motto was the 1986 Transformers Universe 4-issue thingy that Marvel put out with bios on each of the characters and everything. Very interesting. But if you're going by the TV show, yes, Alita said it at one point.
Actually, it was used. Okay, if memory serves me right, she said it once in the cartoon, but then they immortalized it in plastic with Bakon.
Right, I was right. Jazz used it. It is on Jazz's tech spec from 1984.
Oh, so both characters.
So Jazz had it first.
Well, hey, apparently I was wrong. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. It happens.
You heard it here first. BC was wrong about something.
Shut up, Savage.
Shut up, you broke it.
Shut up, you want to broke it.
Look, at least I don't go around accidentally winning eBay auctions like a dumbass.
Hey, at least I win something.
Ooh.
How's your winning streak?
Savage?
He started it.
Savage?
No, he started it. I fight back. I fight back.
Savage!
No.
Savage. Chill.
I fight back.
No, you chill.
That Do It With Style or Don't Bother Doing It is also on the Transformers commemorative box.
Oh, sweet. But just overall, I'm not okay with the the current collectors landscape, I guess you could say. But at the same time, if it bugs me that much, I have all this old stuff to go back to.
Yeah. I think that's the other thing, when you say Transformers being Transformers,
it'd be nice if we didn't have issues like the Earthrise Grapple / Inferno mold where pegs are snapping when you transform them.
Well, I mean, there's a whole slew of whole catalog of issues right now with modern Transformers.
Let's also not forget the days of gold plastic syndrome.
Yeah, but all I'm going to say is, modern Transformers being yellowed right out of the box.
Didn't your Motormaster suffer from that when you got him out, BC? With Legacy?
We're not talking about that.
I'm just trying to make sure I remember correctly.
Yeah, we're not talking about that right now.
Oh, BC's Motormaster had issues.
Yeah.
Woody's not surprised.
I'm not going to mock BC for that one because I am not surprised given the fact that what Hasbro's current QC is like.
I thank my lucky stars that the Legacy Override and Metroplex I have not started yellowing. It's not a sign of fragility, which is nice, but even then, it's a bit of an eyesore. But at least it has an actual fix.
I mean, to be honest, two of my collaboratives are literally going to degrade anytime soon. So it's best I leave them in the box.
Even the old Cybertron Metroplex I have isn't yellowing that bad. And he's what, 17 now?
Aladar, can I just point something out to you right quick?
What?
Savage was able to transform that Masterpiece Thundercracker in several minutes, and he didn't injure himself or break it.
The only issue I'm having so far is not to steal the full screen, but can I get full screen real quick?
Can he?
I don't know. You might have to change it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
I have an issue closing these fucking parts.
Okay,
that's my only issue.
Actually, wait, hang on.
So,
can I do the drag too? Okay, all right.
So basically, what I've learned is that Savage can somehow transform a masterpiece without wounding himself.
Yeah, I've been able to so far without any issue.
When Aladar can't even transform a basic transformer without wounding himself.
You know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to put the two Jazzes back. I'm going to get a transformer to just mess with, and you guys will see I can't actually do it without hurting myself. Give me a minute.
You watch. He's going to say... I'm calling it now. He's going to say...
Hold on. Let's make a small bet. If he hurts himself at all, you get in like an extra minute or two to roast him before I get to.
Are we going to high five? Are we going to high five on that one?
That's what I'm thinking we should do anyway.
So we're just gonna start making bets without my approval. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I'm going last from what it sounds like anyway. Don't matter.
Well, I'm just saying, like, are we really about to try and make some kind of fucking deal here?
I mean, it's one I can definitely shake a hand on.
Yeah, how about no? Everybody gets their fair share, and that's it.
But why can't we make a bet about this shit? Come on!
Because I said no.
But it's fun.
But no.
See, I was ready to shake on that one as well.
Yeah, see, no.
I was like, high five on that one.
Yeah, see, no, because I'm already going to be giving you guys 30 minutes apiece.
Oh.
So.
I hang on. Hold that thought. I will be right back. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
I don't think he's in for a good time.
Oh, Hail Mary. Oh, Jesus.
I believe the bathroom gods are calling him.
So I heard something about. I heard something from BC about. Are we making a deal on something? What's good? What did I miss?
Me and Woody we're trying to make bets on whether or not you hurt yourself during this thing or not.
Well, I'm going to show the figure I chose here. From a line touted as one of the most complex things on the planet, even though it's really not. There's only one problem with this figure that could potentially hurt me, and even then, I'm taking the precautions to eliminate the issue entirely. 2007 Voyager Prime. One of his missiles is starting to have issues staying in the launcher, so I just shot both of them off into my bed.
Wait, hold on. Is that the same one they used for Revenge of the Fallen?
Yes.
And you're saying that's complex?
I said it's often touted as one of the most complex lines on the planet, even though it's really not. It's literally just people being way too attached to fold arms out, fold legs down, flip up head, insert fists.
Okay, I was going to say, like, hold on here.
Personally, for me, he's about as simple as Cybertron Crumple Zone.
I was about to say, if you were going to say what I thought you were going to say, I was about to fucking fly into that room.
No, these 07 movie toys and even a lot of the Revenge of the Fallen ones are fucking simple. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to wait until Woody comes back, and then I am going to show you fuckers I can actually do this shit without hurting myself.
All right, but if we hear it out at all during the entire thing.
Hey, Aladar?
Yes?
This isn't going to put the whole thing to an end. You realize that, right?
Oh, I'm not anticipating that it's going to. I'm just going to show that I can actually pull it off.
Gee, that actually must be a dud figure if you're not hurting yourself.
Again, missiles are not in the launchers, therefore that's not a problem.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. If you really want to prove it, you should have left them in. So by giving yourself the handicap for all intents and purposes, you're giving them the win. You realize that, right?
It's better than it is better than him randomly firing it off. You saw that one time when we were watching TJ's list.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm making that the point. If you're hell-bent on proving that, you should have put them in.
So is it going to count if it just randomly comes out?
If it hits you and you go out.
If it hits you and we audibly hear then it counts.
Or any
If
form.
if it launches and you dodge it, it does not.
All right.
And or any form of pain, so that we're not just going, ooh, that didn't hurt. Yeah, if you go ooh or make any form of sound upon it impacting you, I'm counting it, motherfucker. Also, I'm not noticing something weirdly. I'm not trying to force these bits in, but as I'm trying to push them in, the wings are trying to do like this V shape, like shit.
I don't know how to help you there. I have the original version of that mold.
They transform very similarly.
Yeah, but the parts he's struggling with were pegged on initially and separated and all that.
We are waiting for Mr. Woody.
Yep.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want to break that fucking thing, so I'm not gonna mess with it.
Let's also bring up the fact that when Transformers throwdowns were a thing, I managed to fully transform at top speed a leader class Revenge of the Fallen Starscream back and forth between his vehicle mode without hurting myself once.
Oh.
I can see the evidence of that one.
Oh.
Oh,
You
Well,
all
I
right
think
there,
we
Woody?
know where Aladar's poop went.
oh,
You okay, Woody?
oh, Jesus. I'm
Man, I
okay.
think we just fucking got this thing jammed.
So, this is the figure I'm going to prove this with. The O7 line is one of the most complex things on the planet, even though it's as simple as Cybertron. I'm going to flip him back and forth between his two modes without hurting myself. There's a chance the missile will fire off because it's starting to have problems staying in the launch tree. If I dodge it, it don't count, I've been told. But just so you guys know, it is this launcher.
So that's the one that's going to go either in his eye, his nuts, or up his nose.
Just so it's fully transparent, the right launcher is the one having the issues. Now let me know when to get started.
Well, you're ready to go when you're ready.
Yeah, but I got to make sure you guys catch it, so it's like, let me know.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. What the hell?
So,
You ready?
Which version is this? Is this Nightwatch?
Oh, 7.
This is the 07 Voyager RoboVision Optimus.
Okay.
So, let me know when you're ready.
Go on then.
Go!
I'm just waiting for that. Ow!
Not gonna happen.
How many times has he said not gonna happen and ended up doing it anyway?
Well, he's done it. He said that several times while you were in the bathroom, having your own Aladar affair there.
Wait, please tell me you didn't hear the noises coming from the bathroom.
No, but we heard you going, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Like on your way out.
Oh, thank God.
You sound like you're about to give birth to a child.
Yeah, that's why we gotta ask. You good? So,
Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is Yo Creo Taco Bell.
All right, so far so good.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That was taco hell, all right.
I remember having that figure, but like not that one specifically. I had the Revenge of the Fallen one.
To be honest,
fun mold, isn't it?
to be honest, I was
trying to get this to work.
Thing is, I was kind of wanting that Night Watch Optimus Prime because it looked kind of cool with the machine guns over the shoulders and all that.
Night Watch was actually a leader class and legends class release. There's that done. The back end.
All right.
There's one smokestack.
This is the moment right here.
You watch, it'll get him eventually. It'll be one of them moments where it'll be like, he's on the
All right.
hook.
All right, transformed him. Now transform him back.
Yeah, exactly. Just showing truck mode completely done without hurting myself.
All right, robot mode, go.
To be honest, I'm expecting his body to betray him like it did when he farted on the bed. It will be the last hurdle, and he'll... Ow!
There we go. Fine.
See, I've got the added handicap of them making me laugh.
We're back to BC builds.
I was getting fucking caught up on something, and I really didn't want to break this thing, so...
Have we got a
That's
pair of
fine.
I was going to say, a pair of tweezers might tease that out.
All right, there we go.
Good? Now, if you can tell at all, legs are completely done.
Yep.
Get the arms out.
All I'm going to say, Savage, is that wasn't a fart. That's all you need to know.
To be fucking good.
Arms done.
Yep.
And then any second now. Ow!
All right.
Suck it, bitches.
All right. If we hear the next one, we're gonna roast you. We know that, right?
No. He does not get off that easily. You got to do it again with another figure.
Okay. Am I allowed to choose this one, or do you guys want to?
Wait, no. You chose the last one, so that means you had home field advantage. This one you're doing blind.
All right. I know every transformation I have inside and out, so who am I doing?
BC, you pick him.
I'm a moron. I figured it out.
I was gonna say, someone pick it for him. I don't know what he's got to hand, so
Yeah, neither do I. Not off the top of my head.
See, the one I want to pick, I already know for a fact he's going to lose entirely because of how it's made.
do it.
Which is
Unique Toys Predaking.
so.
Wow,
Let me guess. You want me to deconstruct Predaking himself, flip the components into their bot modes, animal modes, flip them back into their bot modes, and then recombine them without hurting myself.
I'm
Yes.
talking about maybe not.
Do it. Do it, Alan.
No. Expensive.
Oh yeah, you don't want numbnuts here breaking a near what $300 toy.
200.
Okay.
So choose something else. What am I doing?
Something
I know you
I
can-
know.
I know you can easily do animated jazz, so I'm not gonna pick that either.
So, what is one of those transformations that he said straight up, fuck this thing to hell and back?
Godkin, right?
Not BC's figures.
Yeah, no. The only way I'm doing that is if something snaps, I have complete blanket forgiveness.
Which you will never get.
Like, that is the only way I'm doing it if it's guaranteed. So, no.
Also,
It's one of the very few times where he likes life.
wow.
That
I
being
love-
said, who am I doing?
I love how it's the few times he chooses life.
Um,
Well, okay, Sid.
he's not here anymore. But anyway.
No, Sid the Sloth.
Oh,
I choose
No,
life.
No thanks. I choose
I am
life.
so glad you caught my fucking reference.
Anyway, back on track. I reiterate for the last time, who am I doing?
Well, who is a transformation that you utterly fucking despise?
I don't have any transformations I despise.
didn't you hate Ironhide?
Which
No.
one?
Though to be fair, right? I do want to actually should mention.
You don't have the figure.
Have
No
you
matter.
guys seen Aladar's superpower?
What superpower?
No, I honestly, I can attest to this one, right? I can attest. And he's done it before. Name a transformer and he can transform it without instructions.
I've
You're
done it
not
with
lying on
figures.
that one. I've seen it too.
Now, see, the thing that Woody's talking about is I've been able to predict how figures would transform before they came out.
I showed him pictures of like Power of the Primes prototype images, and he was like, "Oh yeah, flip that."
Come to find out, oh, holy shit.
Okay, Aladar,
Hmm?
do us a favor, right? Go
Yep.
into the group chat, right?
Okay.
Scroll up until you see the pictures. I'll send them again. I'll send them again. The pictures of Seed. Right? I'll show you all the pictures of Seed. Right?
What the fuck is Seed?
This is the studio. This is Studio Cell. Studio Cell's.
Studio Cell's take on Primus.
Yes. Okay. So you
Okay.
see the six photos.
I'm looking them over.
Okay. Transforming.
You got to give me a minute to really look at everything and see how this works.
See, and this is one of the few times I'll actually give Aladar some praise.
So, admittedly, I'm having a little bit of a hard time because we're not getting any full planet shots. So,
I'll scroll through my other photos because I think there was one or two I posted.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. No.
just give me a moment responding to Admiral Tragedy. So,
Good night, homeboy.
Okay. So these are the two other pictures I've got. That's Robot and Planet.
okay, that helps a lot. So, working off of all of that.
Okay, so
By my own admission, I'm a little bit rusty at this.
just based on your opinion.
Based on what I can see,
That's Robot and Planet.
it seems like he's going to combine transformation elements from not just the Cybertron figure, but Armada Unicron with a little bit more complexity thrown into it. Like, the arms are going to become the sides of the planet, the legs are going to become the underside, the backpack is going to become the top end.
Okay. Is that so? You could tell that from the.
That is my official prognosis.
See what I mean?
Only thing to see now is if it actually happens.
Let's just be the one time I royally fucked myself. Anyway, who am I trying?
I don't know what you've got to hand right now that you can grab.
BC has seen all of my collection. He's the one who gets to make the choice.
I wouldn't be putting all that on me right now.
All right, then I guess I'm going back to home field advantage.
No, you're not. Give me a minute.
I love how Alan was like, I've got home field advantage. No.
No, fuck you don't.
I'm just trying to keep this moving along, is all.
Not. Look, you're in BC's house now.
Seriously, I don't have any transformations I outright despise. I have some I hate elements of, but the entire thing, no.
Then what's one that you hate the elements of?
Literally just for how fiddly it is in some cases. First that pops up to my head is Leader Class Brawl's arm transformation going into tank mode.
Leader Class Brawl, then.
Oh,
All right.
We're going for Brawl.
All right. Give me a minute.
Or Devastator, if you will.
It's Brawl.
It's Devastator.
You bastard. I fucking heard that.
What, me saying, you mean Devastator?
Yeah, I fucking heard that, you shit.
Hey, look, you gotta throw shit at Aladar every chance you get.
That's my job.
I'm doing it too.
Yeah, but that's my job. Get your own job.
Savage.
No, I'm not sharing jobs. Don't even.
You have to share Josh, because guess what? He lives with me.
Yeah, he has a point there.
What are you not living with you? What do you mean?
Well, not yet anyway. You know,
What shit did I walk into?
nothing.
The door.
So, ignoring Savage entirely because he's a troll, I'm going to concede one thing here. There are 4 parts on this figure that are notorious for popping off. This front claw here, these 2 top turrets, and this hip turret right around here. I've managed to transform him a few times without those popping off. Let's see if this is one of those times.
And will this be one of the few times where we hear an ow?
Now, also, just a 4 question here because I don't have a screwdriver on hand and I'm not about to go through the living bullshit of looking for one. Does anyone on panel have a headache?
No, kind of, but
Is that a bother?
not really.
Nope.
I can just take some more drugs.
Okay, because this guy is a noisemaker.
And before anybody asks, yes, he adores the fact that it's a fucking noisemaker.
Don't worry, I've just got some Tylenol, so you're okay.
Okay,
My choice of headache: vodka.
Oh,
anyway, just trying to be considerate for one thing, and for another, let me know when you guys are ready for me to get going on this.
I heard that.
You're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
What the fuck is that about?
You kicked him out.
Yes, he did. You jackass.
Like I said, the motherfucker lives with me. I can do that if I fucking want to. Anyways, come on back in here.
Being serious.
BC,
I don't think-
there.
Okay, seriously. 3, 2, 1, go.
Love that shit.
Don't worry, I'm just taking some painkillers.
All right. Like I said, trying to be considerate of all members of the board. All right. The turret popped off. So this is not one of those where I can't pop something off. Now the only thing I've got going for me is, hey, let's prove I can do it without hurting myself.
I'd have taken the batteries out by now.
That's where you and me are very different.
At some point, I'm going to take the fucking batteries out of the damn thing myself and how much you play with it.
No, the other reason is I take batteries out to preserve the internals.
But you know, that's fair. And that's fair and all, but at the same time, noisemakers are fun.
Shut the fuck up, Alan.
Alan,
No.
you are a noisemaker.
In all the wrong ways.
Nothing speaks loud like this idiot.
So, one entire side done for the tank mode with no problems whatsoever. Now I have this side left to do.
Poor Devastator.
Brawl. That actually
Devastator.
I'm
does
not saying it.
that actually does bug me that much.
You'll be fine.
I would make a really bad joke there, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it would be quite devastating, wouldn't it be?
Look, all I'm gonna say is at least Devastator had the balls that fucking Brawl didn't.
Yeah, but that's Devastator, not Brawl.
Well,
Did you know Devastator had-
no.
So tank mode done.
Okay, go back to bot.
Just making sure everyone's gotten a look.
I see it.
Woody,
All good. All good. I see it. I see it.
let me know when to go.
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 Move it!
I'm surprised he didn't shoot himself then.
Oh, he has no spring-loaded missiles. He has spring-loaded automorphs, which are fun, but he has no spring-loaded missiles to launch.
Which means that's one less transformer to shoot you with.
Oh, I have the deluxe one too, and he's got a spring-loaded missile.
So, BC, how many times has Aladar shot himself with that deluxe one?
Okay, so I'm gonna let him answer that one.
The answer is a lot.
I
Twice.
think we're twice. God damn it. The answer should be 0.
You want to know something sad?
What?
In actuality, it's 4.
Oh.
What did I forget?
But one time you took him with you in the car, you fucking lost it and it hit you in the balls. The other time, you were literally just sitting out here with me while I was putting together the high grade RX Origin version. I wasn't fully done with it yet. And all I heard was, ow! Got him in the nostril.
He shot himself in the nuts and up the nose.
Want to know how many times I've shot myself with a transformer? Fucking
Zero.
none, because I'm not aiming that goddamn part on at me.
A big fat 0, huh, Savage?
A very mean, lean 0. If anything, I dodged one.
Yeah, but you don't fool around with transformers and then shoot yourself in the...
No, I'm not constantly aiming the gun at me going,
That's an inherent issue with this Master Grade.
All I'm going to say is, it's 4:13 in the morning. No Mebius.
He might have
Yeah,
just not been able to make it.
Yeah.
and we've actually been an hour, almost an hour or two into the stream already as well.
We're an hour 45 in. No Mebius.
Yeah, that's shocking. I thought for sure Mebius would have been here by now, but
And we haven't even had any trolls either.
tonight's a good night.
Yeah.
Just looking up. Oh my god, thank God.
Bot mode without hurting myself once. So
And now says that, bro, Transformers can combine. Wait.
Okay, now do the deluxe.
now to do the deluxe one.
Yeah, now do the deluxe one.
I'm just having
So,
fun today at this point.
how's that build going, BC?
For the sake of the episode, I might be calling it in a minute.
So how far you got on the build then? Let's see what you've...
We see a torso.
Oh, there's a RX-78 torso. Yep,
That's it.
that's a.
Where's the core fighter? Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck is that at?
And I see some other bits on the table.
Now, just because I feel like being such a nice guy, I'm going to give you guys a Christmas bonus.
Oh no!
Oh god, he's got gas.
Oh God,
Nope.
fucking damn it.
Nope, I have Deluxe Brawl here, but also I'm going to do this with a transformation I'm not all that familiar with yet. Wreckage.
Oh no!
Please don't whip that wreckage. There's a chance you're gonna break that thing.
Aladon, no.
I'm 2 for 2 so far.
We'll give you that much. We will give you that much.
So let me know when to go on Mini Brawl.
3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
That was a
Yeah,
test if we
nothing.
both fucking know it.
Nothing. Not a single poot whatsoever.
I said 3, 2, 1. Let it rip, and then there was nothing.
It's official. He's cursed you.
You know that?
What is
Hey, BC. You know that your Red Hood mask store reminds me of?
What?
Oh! Did we just see the intervention? The intervention pile right there.
No, you
Yes.
did not. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I was
Yes, you
going to
did.
say. What I was going to say was your Red Hood mask sort of looks like a Bionicle mask.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I see. I did see the intervention pile.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
In fact, I think I see one right now. Ah!
So, aside from a small parts popping problem that's inherent to this mold, I got the entire arms section done without hurting myself. So, there's most of the figure done right there.
So there you go. That was basically what you get with BC builds. So now let's actually do some scrapyard stuff where we do the after party, where it's nothing but fun.
And on
We're
that
still doing
note,
that with
tank mode done. Didn't hurt myself once.
Did you take the missile out?
Nope. You
Okay.
approve? Look at that little red dong there.
All right. Back to bot in 3, 2, 1, go.
Dragon shout.
You trying to fucking challenge me in that?
Raby.
where he
Oh!
did it reverse. Did it reverse?
So
That means-
apparently, if I say 3, 2, 1, dragon shout, he burps on command.
Oh god, he obviously not out of bubbles at all. It went reversed.
It's Bizarro, Alan.
It's Bizarrolin.
Oh my god.
Bizarro. It's Bizarro Aladar. Instead of farting, he now burps.
So there's that much done without hurting myself.
Bizarro.
The Saradon.
Nah.
The fuck was that shit?
What?
The noise he just made.
Well, it wasn't exactly a Godzilla screonk.
I didn't say BC's noise. I meant Aladar's.
I mean, it's Aladar. Who knows what noises he's making?
Yeah, I can see it now. Help me! Help me!
I mean, to be fair, science hasn't understood what noises Aladar make yet.
In fact, does science even know you're here?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, there has to be a lab he escaped from. Or was released from. One of the two. I can't work out which.
Nah. He was one of the very few that got a very, very lucky escape.
Oh, he escaped the lab.
Yeah,
He's
but he didn't do it on his own. One of the inmates was already planning their own escape. But they got one look at him, they felt bad and went, look, just come with me real quick, okay?
So,
No, to be honest, do you know what Aladar
I see it.
probably did? He probably farted in like the Stranger Things lab or the Weapon X labs.
Oh god.
just so the rest of you can actually catch this, entire bot mode done. No hurting myself.
There's a first time for everything.
All right.
It-
On to
okay.
wreckage.
Savage.
Bye-bye.
Savage.
What?
Are we now in admission that this is Bizarro, Alan?
Bizarre is, if you will.
So, there's the
So-
bot mode.
So, BC, what are you going to do if he breaks this right now?
Beat his ass.
The brawl?
No, wreckage.
He's on break.
No, Aladar, stop.
I already started transforming him.
Stop for a second. You break that, and I'm never buying you another toy again.
Okay.
I just love how quickly he just went to, okay. And just went about doing it anyway.
I mean, it literally triggers my OCD not to finish any transformation. So it's like I started, I have to finish it.
That would be a case
Don't
of
break it. That's all I'm saying. Just don't break it.
I'm not.
That's not what we're worried about anyway. We're not worried about him breaking it. We're paying attention to him hurting himself.
So
Well,
front half done.
I mean, to be honest,
Okay.
this is Aladar we are talking about.
Somehow, some way, you will find a way.
You have to remember that this is Aladar.
Or is it?
So there's that.
Yeah, we got 3 dudes with epic beards and epic hair, and then there's him.
Oh, I'm not allowed to say it, but you, on the other hand.
Listen to me, Savage. You want to continue bitching? All right. Here's what we're going to do real quick. Bottle? Listen up. The reason why I'm not letting you do shit is because I want you ready for next week. So whether you like it or not, you're going to temper your motherfucking roasts. You're going to wait. Once your time comes, you will be able to go uninterrupted. We clear?
So hey, dunce buckets.
You wait a damn second. We clear?
Also, I see it. Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever.
Woody, you catch it?
Yep, I see it.
Back to bot.
And you call me a dump? Wait a minute. You're the guy that got run over by a dirt bike, and you call me a dunce bucket?
You're the one that went down a dam. You're calling me a dunce bucket?
So these are supposed to parts form.
I'm just saying, you're calling us dunce buckets compared to what you've done?
I meant just the 2 of them specifically because I was trying to show, hey, done.
Yeah, I gave you a thumbs up. Pay attention.
Got that done.
I'm going to need therapy. I am.
Why?
dealing with you for a decade.
See,
I've only
your
got-
therapy is getting to roast me.
I know there's not enough time for how much he wants to roast you.
No. BC, I'm going to be like, can I just have the whole episode and just have him part 2?
3-part episode. First part, Woody. Second part, BC. Third part, me.
Yeah.
Well, no, see, what I was thinking was after his roast, the next one, which would be for episode 75.
Oh.
Would be Mr. Jones over here.
Completely
Also,
and utterly done.
You can actually leave those attached to those hip things.
I have not gotten them to stay whatsoever, so this is what I do.
Okay? Then, okay. Cool. Episode 100
Is the roast of Savage.
is the roast of the Savage.
Oh.
But the one that you guys need to be excited for, episode 125, the roast of me.
The roast.
Of BC.
That's going to be an event.
See, no, now here's the thing. Under normal circumstances, I would tell you guys, all right, just try to make sure you dial back a little bit. We don't want to get canceled. No. I'm warning you through right now, especially with you. Don't disappoint me during that episode, because if I can fire back with better jokes and more class, I will be disappointed in each and every one of you.
Damn it. I need to be on top.
Now, with that being said,
I bet she hears that. I bet that's what she hears a lot.
Oh.
I had to. It was right there. Come on. I had to.
Oh my God.
now, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else you guys want me to prove my point with?
As soon as the sun rises tomorrow, dude, you're gonna end up going right back to pinching yourself. It ain't gonna matter. This whole event is not gonna matter.
It's a one-day Bizarro da.
Exactly. By the way, Savage. Almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
You miss these days? All right. I forgot.
God damn it.
Hang on, everybody. Wait, just a second. Savage. Dun, 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 dun,
You better get my trap card.
That's awesome.
Great. Oh, that's awesome.
Something I totally forgot to show. Brawl still has the missile inserted.
Oh no.
So, do we want to continue proving the point after Savage's death, or do we want to leave it rest as I've proven myself?
Look, all I'm going to say is today is just a case of Bizarro da. But we just know tomorrow or Monday you will just go back to being the dumbass that you are.
What did you say, BC?
This is just a fluke for you. You want to know how I know that? You want to know how I know that, guys?
Go on.
He hasn't annoyed me yet.
It's just like I said. It's just a temporary Bizarro Dar. He has them occasionally.
Bizarre, if you will.
I can almost guarantee you right now, the moment I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to hear him going, I don't know what the hell's going on with this. It needs to work. Yeah! I'm gonna be like, hey, he's back to normal.
Or you'll probably just wake up and hear him bash himself in the head with the toilet door.
I mean, it would have been worse, toilet lid, but you know.
Look, we just know that Alador's going to run into the toilet door or just pull the door open and smash himself in the head or something. I don't know.
Or even worse,
No. See, at this point, it would be another case of swapping who gets Imperial Marched.
For
I run out and I go, are you okay? Commit to the bit.
You know what? I just swear one of these days that we're going to do the Imperial March on Savage, and Alador's probably just going to fall off the bed.
I mean, there was one point where I almost fell off the couch during one of them.
Oh, see, I just say something as a joke, and he says he did it.
I said I almost.
You know what? I already know he's gonna hurt himself on.
What?
That.
Give him time.
Aldo's gonna hurt himself with that.
You know, I'm gonna start to think about. It. He's been Imperial Marched. I've been Imperial Marched. He originated the Imperial March.
Woody.
But you haven't done it yet.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hope you have something you can kill yourself with in Minecraft.
Well, unfortunately for you, that one doesn't count.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Because the music didn't start playing.
Damn it.
You have to do it during the music. It's part of the code.
That being said,
oh no!
Smashes the button.
I don't know.
He got Jeep. He got Jeep. He got Jeep.
It was a Halo Warthog.
Oh, got splattered by the hog.
Oh my god!
Well done.
How was that?
Well played. Well fucking played.
You know, I can
already
see this though if we do an all together Scrapyard episode. I could just see it. We do the Imperial March. My version of the Imperial March turned to BC.
Come on, man! Don't be such a.
Or I should say, or is it the time of the episode where we go, BBC, what are we going to talk about next week?
Not yet. Show's not over yet. Show's not over until I call it over.
He was saying that as if he was going to be there. I mean, hearing that in real life.
Do we want to continue proving that the out mode can actually do shit without hurting himself?
No. We've just realized, look, we've said it before. Today is just Bizarro Dar.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
You're
going to go right back to your usual bullshit self.
And besides, three key factors we know. It's Bizarro Dar. You didn't hurt yourself.
Farted.
You haven't farted. And from what he just said, you haven't annoyed him yet. Yeah. And right now, I haven't feel the need to bash my head in because he said something stupid.
And to be honest, all you've done is burp, which means
You're not Alan.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the shit-eating grin? You didn't.
Oh no, it's back, isn't it? The gas is back.
he's pooted. You pooted, didn't you?
Yep.
Hang on, I've just got to test. BC, I apologize, but I'm just doing this as a test. 3, 2, 1, let her rip.
Let her rip. Yeah, he's back.
Yep, it works. He's back.
Watch, the next figure he goes to transform, he's gonna hurt himself.
Let's test that, shall we?
No.
All right, Armada Red Alert.
I was actually
Okay.
gonna say that.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Or you don't know. No. Energon Prime.
Just the torso unit into truck mode and back into bot mode, or a combination as well?
Combinations as well.
Super mode or Omega Supreme?
Super mode.
Okay.
Fat Megazord it is.
Quit talking about
What do you-
Halidar like that. That's not nice.
Quick, we need Fatazord power now.
You're the whole Zord. What are you talking about?
Says the fat neck.
Oh!
Ah.
We would.
Oh,
That's not
hang
nice.
on. Savage, did you just hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
I ripped it again.
BC. BC, he ripped into the microphone again.
So, let me know when to go.
3, 2.
Wait. Am I also transforming the drones?
Yes.
Okay. Now
It's
let me know when to go.
It's full Fat Megazord. 3, 2, 1. Dragon Shout.
And go.
Am I going?
Go.
Go.
So,
Sorry, it's just
Kelly drone.
Fat Megazord Part 1.
Stop talking about yourself like that.
I'm not fat.
No. You're big boned.
Shut up,
And
Cap.
now,
Hey, he did it.
now we have the fire truck drone.
Now, to be honest, if I hear BC go, ow, that'll mean Alan's passed the power on to BC.
Driller. Submarine. Tab that in. Normal bot mode from super mode.
Fat Megazord.
Truck mode.
Oh, Jesus. Fatimus Prime.
Yep.
If there is one Optimus Prime that eats all the Energon chips, it's him.
Normal bot mode again.
Or Eugene.
Driller attached. Submarine attached.
IA, BC.
There's an arm side done. You guys are just rooting for me to hurt myself, aren't you? So, bearing in mind I'm missing a part because I got this from an idiot, here is the entire super mode done without hurting myself.
So Bizarro Aladar is still partially here. He's weakening. He's weakening slowly.
And there's also the fact that I pooted again.
Damn it! Obviously, he's still quite weak, so he hasn't telepooted yet.
So who's next?
You had to say something. Sir Solo Jones, with due respect from BC, shut the fuck up.
Wait! BC has fallen! I now rule the Scrapyard. Ow! Oh!
How did it feel to get slapped?
Ow! Well, that's going to leave a mark.
You'll feel that in the morning, won't you?
I think so.
So, has a point been made?
Well, you've just pooted and gagged BC.
If that was your point, congratulations, you succeeded.
No, my point was I can't actually do shit without hurting myself.
Dude,
You okay, BC?
Fucking hell.
He just hurt himself on that one.
Oh!
You good?
I was yanking this out of the connection port on the Dragon's Lording. Right when I finally disconnected, my shoulder popped.
Ouch.
Bearing in mind that connection is extremely tight.
All I'm going to say is, Aladol, you've passed your...
You somehow managed to learn to pass on your idiocy.
You made BC hurt himself transforming his Dragonzord. But at the same time, you've also gagged him with a fart.
Speaking of...
Oh my god, it's the All Might ability.
Wait, I'm going to have to make a joke. Is this going to be my running joke throughout the Scrapyard?
What, you're saying it and then it happens? More than likely.
No, anytime BC falls, I'm going to be like, BC has fallen!
Probably.
Rule the Scrapyard.
If that's the case, he has 2 running gags.
What's the first one then?
Gee, BC, what are we going to be talking about next week?
Oh, yeah true.
So, what I'm seeing here is that right now, Aldar is doing the All Might thing. And if none of us here has seen Hero Academia,
I have.
You know how All Might fed Deku his hair?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Aldar just fed you his gas, and you just got hurt pulling that leg off.
How often do I hurt myself playing with my toys?
Not as often, but I'm just saying the connection is strong.
All I'm saying is, BC, it makes sense. You fart,
What?
Alan farts, you gag, and then you hurt yourself on a toy.
Not too long after, may I add.
Exactly. It's
Look, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be on camera over there. We're going to make a quick comparison on something because if I really took a lot of that from him, I should be taller by now. We'll be right back.
That's
what
not-
is he,
That's not how that fucking works, you idiot.
what's he doing?
Apparently, he thinks he just grew a couple sizes because he made. That's not how that works.
One, you just scared the shit out of me. Two, how'd it fucking feel, dumbass?
Oh, did he just hurt himself?
Did he just hurt himself?
He walked into his own door.
Ha!
Hi.
Also, Aladar.
Yeah.
The size has nothing to do with what I said.
Oh, I was just looking for a reason to see if I lost my clumsiness, and clearly enough, I didn't.
You pass it on to BC for a moment, who shook it off.
So how do you feel knowing you don't have the total Aladar problem? The fact
It's
that
a-
I got it all is a problem.
I think that means you're hanging. I think that means you're hanging out with them a little too much.
I need a break.
BC in the background just save me.
Does this mean that BC is going to drop him off at like a dog shelter for?
No, the only place I would accept him is Foster's home for imaginary friends. And even then, they're being limited.
I was going to say, does that mean that BC's now just going to stop taking calls, and Fosters are going to be like, can you take Aladar back?
The fuck you mean take him back?
We will literally pay you to take this fucking idiot back. Well, what has he done now? He burnt the entire Foster's home for imaginary friends with one single fart. What was he standing next to? Nothing.
He burned
And
down.
which one of you was watching him?
We all were.
I don't believe you.
Sends video footage. This is clearly faked. Sends footage directly from the security camera live. Why do you have security cameras? That's not the point.
Look,
Oh,
y'all agreed to take him. Y'all was stuck with him.
Doors open.
Oh, I heard him poot again.
No, just suffering from having run to the door.
Transforms 5 figures without hurting himself. Runs into door.
You have to remember, this is pretty much Aladar logic. I told you, Savage. Bizarro Aladar is slowly weakening, fading away for now.
Oh, see, you guys want to know what's sad?
The dumbass is taking over again.
Heading to my door to try and leave the room for a moment, I almost tripped over my own feet.
Yeah, told you. The dumbass is coming
Okay,
back.
yeah, no, he's just back. He's back now.
He's not quite back. He's not quite back unless 3, 2, 1, let her rip.
Yeah.
We've already tested that a second ago.
No, it works.
What are
It
you
works.
doing?
I tested his let her rip powers.
Yeah, I know, but we've already tested that a second ago. Why are you testing it again?
Look, because that first time was a fluke. You know, just got to make sure that we can do it.
Nice dragon hat.
You know,
Looks like a
we're
dragon
watching-
hat with scarves.
Look, all I'm going to say is that, look, we're watching the transfer from Bizarro Dar back to Aladar.
Look, if it really makes you guys feel that much better, I did manage to hurt myself moving stuff around the room earlier today.
So, when are you going to annoy BC? Or has that already happened?
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't ever do so intentionally.
That's a little difficult to believe.
The fact that you say sorry doesn't actually change anything.
Why don't you come here from the UK and pull my finger?
No.
You trying to trigger World War III, dumbass?
That is the equivalent of being the president and pushing the big red button for no reason.
No, it's equivalent to the president pushing the big red button because he wanted ice cream.
Oh, hey, big red button. Smashes.
Oh, huh?
So, one thing to learn in a survival video game, lock Aladar up immediately. Good to know. Hold him at gunpoint, whatever we do, just don't fucking let him near anything that can possibly destroy our base. Got it.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Look, it hasn't hit you that. Why are you complaining?
He's back. I'm just waiting for either Savage or BC to gag again.
Has Alex gotten hit by it yet?
What?
The
Savage got hit last week.
I'm talking live on the air.
Yeah,
Yes.
last week.
Oh,
If you remember, Aladar got all three of us in a row last week. He started off and gagged you, BC. He gagged Savage afterwards.
And then I
And
got
during those two, you were suffering in the corner.
Exactly.
No, see, the worst part of it is he got a double dose.
Exactly. He got me twice.
It has a fire Pokemon.
Put him down. If you use that fire Pokemon whatsoever as a fucking wave of passing gas through the flame, we're gonna kick your ass.
Relax. Even if he was actually alive, I don't think Hotspot would do that.
I didn't say he'd do that willingly. You'd be holding him down.
Would he? Do you feel better, good sir?
what the hell is going on?
Woody
It's
farted
turning-
and killed his laptop.
Oh, he's good.
There you go. We can't hear you. You killed your microphone with your fart.
He did. He did.
He's the one who did it. Woody, are you okay?
Damn it.
Eh. What? It worked with the Savage. I thought it would work here. Ah!
All right,
Yeah,
Savage, you know what to
good.
do.
Oh.
Hey, Savage,
Four.
I think you know what to do.
You killed him. Ah! Ah!
Throw it at Aladar.
Ah!
Right again.
Are you good over there?
Look, I have an excuse. I'm unwell. I apologize.
Wait. You were fine yesterday before the fart. Are you contagious of the ass?
BC, I have a question. Did you smell anything after I pooted and the stream went to shit?
No.
That's all right. So it's just the stream went to shit.
No, I smelled something.
You shut the fuck up. How can you smell anything? You can't even smell your own stench.
See, I can't smell my own, but I can smell other people's.
You are full of fucking shit.
You have gotten me multiple times with your own farts.
Yeah, those are all jokes, dumbass.
Look, BC, I apologize. I'm not well.
It's
That
okay.
being
We all
said-
know now that Aladar got you sick. Anyway.
That being said,
Yes,
It's not
gun,
as-
dumbass.
it's not as bad as you've reacted to mine, but how does it feel knowing on some level you got me back?
It's a good feeling, but I will get you back worse.
Aladar, there's no amount of stench that is equal to getting you back.
Exactly. I mean, see, at least I apologized to BC for killing his laptop.
Oh, God.
Savage?
Are you good?
Are you okay? You okay about that?
I'm kicking your ass.
What
you smell-
happened?
Did you smell something?
I smelled something.
Aladar, you've gassed BC, you've gassed Savage.
I'm starting to think he's becoming an actual terrorist of the scrapyard.
No. He's Ed.
Duh.
Oh,
I
no,
just-
okay.
I mean, even then,
it's a hug and a rug.
Ed poses as a threat to all humanity. For all we know, Aladar is the one that causes Fallout New Vegas to exist.
Oh, hell nah.
That's actually probably true.
Ugh.
Okay, how about we end this before we die on fucking stream?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the whole idea.
Okay, then I can say, gee, BC, what are we going to talk about next week?
He's ours.
Good. I want some revenge for this.
Revenge of the Fallen.
The Outmode's birthday roast.
Revenge of the Fallen.
And then after that, we will be going into fandom toxicity.
Ooh,
Part 2.
an interesting discussion right there and then.
After
Yeah.
wait. No. After that will be top 5 figures of the year. Then it will be Fandom Toxicity Part 2. Then after that will be pulling the ripcord, the Star Wars edition.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, it's going to be a treat.
Because I'm warning you guys now. Y'all are going to be less castmates in that episode and more moral support.
For the audience. We're going to be moral support for the Star Wars fandom and the audience.
Because let's be real. I think it's about time I really started to grind into a few motherfuckers. So with that said, I've been BC.
I've been Aladar. Ugh.
The Savage.
And I'm Solo Jones.
You just killed him.
Oh, BC has fallen. I run the scrapyard now.